Hello and welcome to today's video. Today we're here and let's give you a race review for the New Hampshire Cup race, the Foxwoods Resort Casino 301. And it was a wild start. First of all, let's be honest here. The rain came early in this race. I believe it was lap 5 or 6, and I mean you could see at the start there was a little bit of rain, a little bit of water on the cameras at the start. I'm like, ooh, this is going to be bad. Like, we're going to see some rain here at some point, but did not expect to see Kyle Busch, Martin Truex, Denny Hamlin, Alex Bowman, Ross Chastain all involved in a few kind of separate incidents here in this first turn. I believe it was about lap 5 or 6. Started to rain. Kyle Busch went in, spun. He was just out of the race pretty much right away. He was not happy. Bumping into the pace car. In his interview, you could tell he wanted to say more things than he did. Which a few years ago, the less mature Kyle Busch probably would have said a few things that he didn't really want to say in an interview about that. But apparently the drivers were saying for a few laps, it's raining, it's wet, and NASCAR's like, nah, we're good. So, shout out to them for that. But, yeah, we saw a few things with that, and overall the racing in New Hampshire has been pretty solid in the last few years, adding the PJ1 giving us two grooves in the first and third line of the corner and leaving the middle, so we've been solid. So you kind of can take the bottom, top of those grooves, or the middle one, so there's almost like three lanes that kind of work. Now they didn't add any more, but it was still residual from last year. So this is one of the tracks the PJ1 is a very good addition at. I know it's a controversial topic at different tracks, but I think New Hampshire and Bristol are the two tracks that it really works solid at. So to see the race, we did the action, the passing. Let me pull up the NASCAR app. Now, they haven't fully updated the standings, so I'm on Reddit here. Someone's got a picture from the NBC broadcast, which I can use. Let's see, what am I looking for? The race, where's the race? There it is. Alright, stage 1, Ryan Blaney won the stage, followed by Brad Keselowski, Chase Elliott, Kevin Harvick, and Tyler Reddick. Stage 2 was won by Brad Keselowski, Kevin Harvick 2nd, Ryan Blaney 3rd, Denny Hamlin 4th, Eric Almirola 5th. At the end of the race, it was Eric Almirola, though, who did secure the win, who's been, I believe, 26th in points. 27th here. Not killing it. But, yeah, it was solid, his first non-super speedway win. Of course, he won 2014 in Daytona in the rain-shortened race, in 2018 in the fall at Talladega. So he's gotten two super speedway wins as his first regular race win. NASCAR did opt to shorten the race by 9 laps, as the hour rain delay definitely had an impact here at New Hampshire, track without lights. So to see them make a call, say, all right, at the end of stage 2, they're like, you know what, we're going to call at a certain point, we'll say 10 to go, if we need to. And towards the end, you could see, you couldn't see in the regular broadcast camera because the exposure on the cameras made it a lot brighter than it was. But when they would cut to the onboard cameras on the cars, you could see it was getting pretty dark. So they announced 10 to go when there was 19 laps left in the race. So cut off 9 laps of the race. But I don't think it would have mattered anyways. So let's see. Any other notable things? Of course, Eric Almirola getting in the playoffs shakes things up, which we'll get into in a second. Christopher Bell, 2nd place. Brad Keselowski 3rd. Joe Logano 4th. Ryan Blaney in 5th. Kevin Harvick solid 6th place. Kyle Larson 7th. Ross Chastain 8th. Alex Bowman 9th. Denny Hamlin 10th. Solid top 10 there for those drivers. Honestly, the most surprising thing from this race is the first Stewart-Haas win of the year is Eric Almirola, which awesome to see him win, but I don't think he told anybody in 20, early 2021, end of 2020, the first Stewart-Haas win is going to take until New Hampshire, and it's going to be Eric Almirola. Obviously, Stewart-Haas last year with 10 total wins as a team in the Cup Series. Kevin Harvick with 9 and Cole Custer with 1. Solid team overall. Almirola was killing it in points last year. Clint Bowyer made the playoffs as well, so all 4 cars in the playoffs. This year, not been killing it. Almirola in on this win, he would have not made it without a win. And Kevin Harvick down in, where is he? 15th. 15th in the playoff grid. But really shaking it up. Denny Hamlin still up 283. I don't know why he's not officially locked in yet. He's above the points, so there's no way he's not getting in. I guess the reason he's not locked in on points is because there's only that would make sense. He's not locked in on points because the amount of races left. There's 4 races left, and 3 spots available. So once it gets to a point where there's more races left or once it gets to a point where there's more spots available than there are races left. So if we end Michigan or Indianapolis, one of those two is the second race of that group. Once that ends, then we'll see, okay, if we don't have another new winner, Denny Hamlin will be in, because he has enough points to be in. It's just he's not going to be locked in until there's enough slots available, which right now, 13 winners, 4 races left, till the playoffs, only 3 spots on points. Of course, I've never seen in the playoffs every single driver with a win getting in, but considering that it's Michigan and then 3 wildcard races, anything could happen. Michigan's going to be the only standard race in there. Indianapolis road course is wild. Watkins Glen's wild. Daytona, of course, anyone in the field can win that. So Michigan's your standard race, which going into that, I'm going to have Denny Hamlin and Kevin Harvick as the favorites. They were the best there. Or no, that was Pocono I'm thinking of. Kevin Harvick just dominated that last year. So I'm going to pick Kevin Harvick for that race probably, but I'll be surprised if something wild happened there. So right now, looking at the cut line, Kyle Larson, Martin Truex, or looking at the playoffs in general, Kyle Larson, Martin Truex, Alex Bowman, Kyle Busch, Chase Elliott, Ryan Blaney, William Byron, Joe Logano, Kurt Busch, Brad Keselowski, Christopher Bell, Michael McDowell, and Eric Almirola in with wins. Denny Hamlin up 283 points. I'm sure he'd like to get a win to secure that in. Kevin Harvick plus 82. And Tyler Reddick plus 5. Of course, the cut line is a very interesting spot. Looking at it, Denny Hamlin, we're going to consider him in at the moment. Okay, so looking at the cut line, Kevin Harvick plus 82, Tyler Reddick and Austin Dillon. Coming to the race, they were both up about 100 points, because Austin Dillon is 17th, and Chris Buescher is 18th, minus 121 to Tyler Reddick, where Austin Dillon's only 5. So Tyler Reddick and Austin Dillon's spot's going to be interesting, because it was when Kurt Busch won, looking like this is going to be an easy playoff. Everybody's up 100 points. All of a sudden, Eric Almirola comes in, pushes that down, and things do look a little more interesting. Of course, I'd prefer a championship where it goes all 36 races and the best driver is the winner, whoever has the most points. But under this system, this year, I want to see the playoffs kind of, the win you're in thing get thrown upside down by everybody winning and getting in, or maybe even 4 winners. If we get 4 new winners in the next 4 races, somebody's not making the playoffs with a win. That'd be wild. So, who knows? But either way, wild race. So thank you all for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys in the next one.